Sorry for my morning voice throughout this video. I had only just woken up when I was recording this, so I was a bit tired.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Minecraft YouTube video, and today, it's an exciting day, because it's the first video in the new server. So, yes, hello everyone, welcome to Drongo Craft. Well, we haven't, as you can see here, this isn't like the very beginning, because I'm working with Icebreaker in this base. We decided that we'd collaborate for this series, so we're going to be pooling resources and having the same base, but we decided that nobody would really want to see us at the stone pickaxe kind of stage of life, so this world's existed for basically a week now. So starter bases are popping up here and there around the world. And yeah, basically we have a cobblestone box. No, you've probably recognized the design because it's one that I have talked about on my channel before. So if I just show you around, we've got the Cactus Farm here, sugarcane. This is all temporary. I think I'm going to fix it this episode. Got the trees here. Come over here. We've been collecting animals. As you can see, we've got a lot in there. Some on the island and a llama in the boat. And if we go downstairs, you'll see that we have quite a bit of resources. Not that much in the way of valuables. That is going to have to change. But other than that, I mean, we've got a decent amount of redstone for a start. All that. We have to finish the enchanting room. We've got 4 bookcases short of having a finished enchanting room, but that's okay, we're getting there. We have a pet magma cube. If he wants to move, there you go. In his own little area back here. And yeah, I'll just show you the maps. Okay, so here is the map for this, server for now. The dots are where everyone has set their base, and that, well, will change later on when people have moved out of the starter bases doing big projects. They'll move. Some of the dots aren't very accurate. You can see on the left-hand map, because there's 2 maps, the only green dot on the left-hand map is Icebreaker and my base. Then moving to the right-hand map, the island in the very middle of the iceberg is Mushroom Bard's map, I believe. His island. Then the very top right is K Caesar's. So the lowest one on the map is Angular Wheat. The furthest to the left of the right hand map is Acorny Playcorny. The top 2 rather close together are Amazing Bunish, and I can't remember the other one. That's terrible. I should remember his name, but I can't. And then, last but not least, the one just below those 2 and to the right of Acorny Playcorny's is Molto's Island. I did spend a lot of time in the beginning of this map setting this up, because this used about 2 stacks of obsidian, which is hard to mine when you don't really have good enchanted pickaxes yet, and I was digging at the bottom of the ocean, which makes it worse. So anyway, now you know what we've been doing. I guess we can get on to what we're doing in today's video, which is we're going to be making all the plant farms, because we've got quite a few plants that need farming here, as you can see. And then, I think in next episode we'll be doing all the animal farms, because all the animals at the moment are just in one big cobblestone box. Something I just thought I'd quickly mention is that we do, in fact, have villagers that took a while to bring here from their village, but we also brought an iron golem with us. I don't really know why, but we did, for protection, so that if a zombie falls in there, I guess they won't die. So yeah, later on we'll just have to get a villager breeding station and all the trading hall and everything, and we have the villagers to do it. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is cut down all of these, and these are satisfying to cut down, look, ready? Oh, so satisfying. But I'm going to cut down all the sugar cane, and then all the cactus. I think the tree farm is staying here. And what we're going to do is all of the other plant farms are going to go over to that island. That's going to be our farming island. And then this island is just going to have the tree farm. And we are going to have to do something about lighting, because every now and then a creeper spawns and blows up a hole in the ground. So I'm just going to go along and do this, hopefully without breaking the trees. And then I'll be right back with you. So here we are. This is where all of the farms are going to be, basically for everything, except of course the mob farms. They're going to be somewhere different because I don't really want them here. So you can kind of see it's got a small island and then a big flat island, and then it's kind of got this little weird recess thing. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have all the crops on the flat part, and then the animals are going to be kind of here, and we might have to flatten it down. So I guess I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to have to clean it up a little bit. It's a bit of a mess. I mean, you've got sand everywhere, random crafting table, you've got... Look, nobody's mown the grass for at least a century. Look at that, it's terrible. So I think I'm going to fix that up, and then I'll come back, and we'll continue. This isn't a sight you see every day. No, but there are two of me. This is just my camera account. Come to say hello. I guess I should start digging now, shouldn't I? Yeah. What do you think? Should I start digging? Thought so. Oh well. On to it. A quick progress update is we've started to flatten and square this whole thing off. We now have some spots for the sugarcane, and as you can see from my messages at the top right corner, K Caesar is moving which island she wants her starter base to be on. So she's packed up all of her stuff, and we are going to go and transport her because I don't actually think she has a boat. And where she wants to go is quite far away. So let's go do that. Right then. K Caesar's been moved to a new island, so I guess we're going to get back to this project then. So we're going to need quite a few sugar canes to fill this farm. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start by planting them, then I'm going to move on to the rest of the farming area. So if I just place all these down without any being too high, there we go. Then hopefully we'll see how many I have. And some of you probably noticed that I've gone for a big flat non-automatic farm. And I could have done a redstone farm, but this early on in the series, it just doesn't seem worth it. I definitely am sometime in the future going to try to make automated farms for practically everything, so we never actually have to go grinding for most of the stuff again. But for now, I reckon that manually harvestable farms will do, especially for sugarcane. It's incredibly easy to harvest. You just run along punching at the right level and it will run off. So hopefully, I'm going to need to go get a water bucket, then I'll come back and finish this. Now, if you didn't notice, I have been killing every cow and llama I see, and that is because I need a lot of leather. A lot of leather. So hopefully I'll get enough, because the storage system downstairs needs lots more item frames, and we also need more books to finish the enchanting room, because we decided to add an extra row of bookcases that you don't actually need. That's just to look good. Hopefully it does. Anyway, I've got my water buckets now, and if I place them in the middle, I could fill this up, but I kind of want to have where it flows to, because then I can just go collect all the sugarcane in only 2 spots instead of actually having to go swim around in the water for it. So in theory, all the sugarcane should pull there and there. And this one here is a bit wrong, so I might have to fix that. And this farm, of course, has the ability to expand later on, so it can get bigger. Oh, okay. And then all I have to do is go plant the sugarcane and see stuff that falls in the water pulls in just 2 spots, so I don't actually have to go looking for it. Perfect. Right, plant all the sugarcane. Okay, so this sugarcane farm here, it's actually going to be rather efficient, because I've filled not even half of it yet, and my last sugarcane farm, which you can see here, is just that row, and that row, and they're rather short too of sand. That produced 1.5. Oh, was it? Yeah, 1.5 stacks per harvest, just over. It was like a stack of 64, and then it was something like 47 extra. So if that was about 3 rows, then this is what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So this is going to be way more efficient. 6.5 stacks per harvest. And I think I'm going to do a cactus farm. And I know that everybody does cactus farms where the cactus grows up and then it breaks itself, but as I said before, I'm not really up to automating all the different farms yet. I could, in theory, but I don't really think it's worth it. So I guess I'm going to have a manually harvestable cactus farm. Yay. So I'm just going to have to do that and put the cactuses here. Another thing I'm going to do is some people, if I grab some cactus, some people make cactus farms like this. They do that, and of course here and here. The problem with this is that when you go to harvest a cactus, say that this one here is like that, you go to harvest a cactus, so you break that, and look, it just broke half of it. So I just lost half my harvest. So I think I'm going to have to space them apart more, so that they don't kill each other when they are harvested. Right then, the next day, and we're back here at the farm, and Caesar seems to be fighting a witch. That's the second time she's died to it. And I'm thinking maybe this is going to need to be bigger, because we've still got a ton of cactus, and that there isn't going to produce very much, really. So I might bring it out 1 or 2 rows. Yeah, like here, and if I brought it out around to the next row too, maybe. And Key Caesar just died again. Okay. I reckon we're just gonna have to expand this out. Might have to move the crafting table. We'll see. Right, there we go. I've now added 2 rows to it, and I'm liking it. It looks good, and it should get me quite a bit of cactus, which is, you know, it's cactus, green dye. Who doesn't like the color green? I know I do. So now in the middle here, we're gonna have to have some other farms, because you see I've got to do the normal stuff like potatoes and things, but then I also want to do some for bamboo. I want to do one for vines, and I want to do one for kelp. So I guess the kelp farm is going to need to be underwater, and I do have this part here I've got my eye on, so I might do the normal farms in the middle here, and then the other ones along the side, I guess. That might work. Right, so I reckon I'll do the Kelp Farm first, because it's the one I'm the most unsure about, and that kind of seems like a good plan. So, if I just pop it in here, do an outline, and then I'll come back and see what I think. Okay, so I've made a Kelp Farm here. It's a small one, but it's already growing, and this should get me about 2 stacks, just over, maybe 3 stacks of kelp per harvest, so that's not too bad for a starter farm. So I think I'm going to call this one complete, and I have raised the level here because I'm trying to make it so that mobs can't get up from the water, because once this is all lit up, the only thing I have to worry about is drowns, and if this whole thing's higher, then they can't get up here. And of course, while they will be able to be in the sugarcane, they won't be able to get here, they'll just get stuck in this water. So hopefully it'll be slightly more mob free up here once we've got it all lit up. So now that we've got the kelp farm done, I'm thinking the next one we should do is probably the bamboo. I could just put it 1 block in like that, and then just put it along here. Yeah, I'll do that, okay. Those two are close together. Anyways, I'll just put the bamboo along here then. Wait. Now, the next farm I need is the vines. I've only got 5 here. That's okay, that can get bigger. And vines, harder-ish to farm, because they grow downwards. So if I leave another row for bamboo, I reckon I could put a wall along here and just pop the vines on it, I reckon. Or I could just put them along the back. Yeah. And then I will change this over. Don't worry, it's not going to be dirt forever. This is just my planning phase. I'm just going to put it back here to look good. Maybe I'll add, yeah, wood would look good, I reckon. And then I just put the vines up here, and they'll grow down through space into the dirt, and then we can just use shears to harvest them. Anyway, it's night time, so I'm going to go to bed. Right, just stuck in a berry farm here, and that ought to be enough to get berries. I'm just going to go have to get myself some leather. In the future, I'm going to have to get a leather farm. Although, next episode I am making a cow farm, so hopefully I get some leather from that. Ah, there you are. Okay then, that is everything planted, I think. Lots of these farms are going to need some harvesting before they actually fill up, like this one. I definitely need some more things like beetroots and carrots, because at the moment, sadly, I used to, but I don't know where all the carrots went. The bamboo is going well. In fact, it's getting to the stage, if I can step out of this berry bush, please, thank you. It's getting to the stage where I could harvest it, but I don't. I think the correct tool for harvesting bamboo is a sword, and I don't have one. And a wooden sword's not the best, but it'll do. So, if I just stop getting stuck in the berry bushes, I need them. Okay. Yeah, there you go. And if I just harvest them all, oh, if I can hit them, there we go. Harvest that one, harvest that one, harvest that one. And then I can go and continue planting them. Oh, wait, no, I just punched a hole in the wall. Okay everyone, I finished the farm. It's looking pretty good. Of course I need to plant a few more seeds over where some are missing, but for the most part, it's looking pretty good. You've got your bamboo, lots of sweet berries, a bit of flowers around the crafting table to look good. Then you've got the cactus over there, the vines in the back, which I need to use shears to harvest, and then of the kelp down here, and the sugarcane over there. The other thing about using sweet berries is that animals are actually afraid of them, even like zombies and stuff. They kind of won't step into them. So having so many around means that it's kind of a little bit more mob proof, which is good. And I don't think mobs can spawn on paths either. So there shouldn't be any actual spawn spots for mobs around here, except for at the very back, and I'm going to fix that soon. And other than that, I think it's looking good. So I guess that's all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're looking forward to the next one, which will be doing all the animal farms over there behind me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!